Hey, what's up guys, it's Gage from ARG, and today we're going to be talking about Spell Strider, which is a new card being released in the OCG relatively soon, and oh my god, it's actually a pretty good card. If you guys don't know, this is actually pretty much a parallel to that of Spell Striker, which was released many moons ago. It looks like Spell Striker actually grew up. So, I mean, it does a little bit different of an effect, but it still kind of has that Spell Striker charm. So let's get into it, and we'll kind of just talk about it. So Spell Striker is a level 4 Earth Warrior type monster with a 1800 attack and 600 defense. It has the effect of, if this card is in your hand, you can target 2 face-up spell cards on the field, one on your side of the field, and one on the opponent's side of the field. Banish those cards, and if you do, special summon this card from hand. So the original Spell Striker kind of had the charm with spells, being the fact that you would banish one from your graveyard to special summon it. It was a level 3 Earth, which it had actually some play when Dolce was a pretty good deck. You would use it with Hoot Cake to make an MX Saber Invoker to then do some pretty combo plays with that. But outside of that, Spell Striker didn't see much play. But Spell Strider is one of those cards that I think is absolutely going to get played. It has so much potential moving forward, and the fact that they kind of adjusted it to what the game is kind of going towards now is actually really helpful. But so let's kind of dive deeper into it. So 2 face-up spell cards on the field, one on your side, one on your opponent's side. So I guess essentially this is going to be kind of going for more of a kind of pendulum interruption kind of thing, where you can banish one of your opponent's pendulum zones, banish one of yours, and bring this out. Banishing one of yours obviously not being as fantastic. Sometimes you do have a little bit of a clogged pendulum zone, but most of the time you're really looking at that's not too big of a deal. Maybe if you have like a monkey board chilling in your pendulum zone or something, you can get rid of that. But half the time, I don't really see banishing your own pendulum zone as a good thing, especially banishing it. If you were sending back the extra deck, it might be okay, but banishing it, it just gets removed from the game, which isn't that great. But banishing one of your opponent's pendulum zones is really powerful as well, as we see with cards like Wavering Eyes. Getting rid of pendulum zones is very important, a very critical kind of thing. But Spell Strider isn't just limited to pendulum zones, which is the good thing, because you can also banish face-up spell cards, which literally encompasses literally everything, mainly that of Domain of the Monarchs. So that's what I like to think of when I think of this card, is banishing my opponent's Domain of the Monarchs if I'm playing Performa Pals. This card just kind of synergizes so well with that deck. Performa Pals, I mean, because of the fact that it is a level 4, it is an Earth Warrior type, so it is searchable, and it gets rid of Domain of the Monarchs in some way that's not Twin Twister or any other card that removes spell cards. I just think that's really helpful and really awesome. Now, of course, it's not limited to only the field spells and everything. You can get rid of any other face-up spell card. If your opponent has Return of the Monarchs or something like that, you can banish that if you'd like to. Other face-up spell card floodgates, which there isn't a lot of them right now, you can get rid of those. What that means. If this thing wanted to get rid of traps, that'd be ridiculous, because you could get rid of like cards like Anti-Spell Fragrance or any other floodgate card, like if Mistake was ever played again or something like that. That'd be pretty disgusting. But it's got the same Spell Striker charm where it just works with spells rather well. And I do like this card a lot. I do think it'll absolutely be a side deck staple moving forward when this card is released. Just because kind of how the game has shaped up to be a pendulum-based game. Well, okay, no, pendulum-based game is a little lie, but I do feel like moving into the future, this card's going to have a lot of play, because pendulums will be, of course, pushed more and everything. So there's always probably going to be a pendulum deck in the meta, which I guess this card really just ties rather well into. Again, most of the applications, removing pendulum zones is probably the one that you'll see occurring a lot, because removing Domain of the Monarch, of course, is only kind of scoped to that matchup in itself. But still, Spell Strider is an amazing card, and I think definitely in Performa Pals, you'll be siding this against the Monarch matchup, just because it is the most simplistic way of removing Domain of the Monarchs. I do really like this card, though. Other synergies, level 4 Earth type, Warrior, search it with Rhoda, so it's a searchable kind of out to Domain of the Monarchs, which is good. But also the fact that it's a level 4 Earth is really synergistic. Level 4 being the fact that it works with any of your rank 4s. Earth being the fact that if you decide to play Glow Bulb or X-Saber Palomiro, you can go into Nat Beast with this thing, which turns out to be pretty disgusting if you can then remove your opponent's domain and then, of course, normal summon maybe a Glow Bulb or something, make nappies with that. That's disgusting, because it just completely just says to your opponent, like, hey, you tried, but sorry, you're still going to lose this game. So I do like Spell Strider a lot. I do have some fond memories with Spell Striker and Madolches back in the day, so I do like how this card kind of just grew up. The artwork looks fantastic, and this card is just all a really well-rounded card, and I'm glad we have this coming to the game eventually. So yeah, I do really like this card. Let me know what you guys think of Spell Strider. Do you guys think it'll be a staple in the side deck or something? Let me know. But yeah, if you guys liked the video, be sure to like the video, thumbs up the video, how much especially you enjoyed the video. If you want to buy or sell a product, if you want to attend high-level events, and if you want to read articles from the toppest to top of players Also, RowdyGames.com is a place to go check out. Be sure to like our Facebook fan page and subscribe to our Twitch stream if you haven't already. But as always, I thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll catch you guys next time. Gage from ARG, signing out.